Yo, Percocet, Miley Percocet, Percocet, Miley Percocet, represent, gotta represent, chase a chick, never chase a
What's up and welcome back, everybody. We're back in the garage, got the S10 behind me, and I'm gonna make some plates to fill these holes in this firewall. I'm not a fabricator. This is taking me a process I've already started. I haven't filmed it, but this is what the firewall looks currently. I put this big old hole here for the steering shaft. I'm gonna make it flat, come out here, and then I'm gonna put bends in it to come back. So it's gonna be flat back here and then come out. And then a plate for here, plate for here. This is getting covered up by the brake booster plate for there. I'm gonna open this up because I'm gonna get a firewall pass through right there. And this is kind of what they look like already. Got this little guy, and I actually got this one cut out. I'm gonna hurry up and tack this one in. And then I got this one, that's the one I'm telling you guys about that I got a bend to put in there. And then I'm gonna like put slits right here so I can bend these tabs. And I'm just gonna bend it by my hand, so it's probably not gonna be perfect, but it's gonna be good enough for what I do. And then I will actually cut a hole. I'm gonna line this up from the inside. I'm gonna make a dot, and then I'm gonna cut the hole out. And I'm gonna get pass through for that as well. But yeah, that's what it's looking like. I'm gonna get to it. I'm not gonna bore you guys with the camera stuff, so I'm just gonna get to it. When I get some updates, I'll get back to you guys. I'll ramble on. It's gonna be a rambling one, but this is what it's like. It's gonna be different. I'm about ready to go buy some Bondo so I can try my hand in Bondo. Never Bondoed before. But also on that note, Corey actually got to my transmission last week, and he mentioned to me that the trans looks fine. He thinks that my trans pan might be something affecting it. So he's ordered me a new transmission pan, and he's gonna slap her back together and send her back to me. So that's good news. I don't have to rebuild a trans or put more money into a trans. So that means I can finally save some money so I can get a shifter. I'm gonna go with an M&M air shifter. So that's what I'm gonna go for, and we're gonna patch these holes up, get this thing looking better, more safer, and I'll let you guys know how the progress is going. Like I said, I'm not no fabricator, but I got this fitting pretty good. I do got a little bit of gap, but I think I'm gonna put a tack right here. And I'm gonna try pushing this in just a little bit, just to get a little bit flatter, and just drop it on the floor like that. But yeah, that's the plan. It fits up okay. You know, probably the best it's gonna be for me, but yep, that's what I'm gonna do. I got the welder already loaded up, so we're gonna get her tacked in and see how she looks. I got the first panel all done. It's not pretty, like I said, I'm not a fabricator, but it is in. So this is what it looks like. It's not bad. I will have to do some grinding, but like I said, I'm gonna do some grinding and do some Bondo. So, you know, all that stuff's gonna look a lot better than what it is. So now I got this plate cut out. I'm gonna try forming it to get it to fit how I want it. And then we'll be putting this one in as well. That was a pain to get that one bend in there. It's not pretty. Like I said, I'm gonna have to do some grinding on it. I did there for a second get the welder to get welding good, but yep, that's what it's looking like. I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna grind some of it. I got some more to weld, but that's that little plate. There's gonna be a hole in here for my steering shaft to come through. But yeah, that's it for that one. I got that one all done, and I think I might take a break for a little bit, and I'm going to come out and I'm going to get the circles cut out for this, and do some of those as well. But yeah, it's coming out. I guess what I messed up on is I didn't grind a lot of the paint off this thing before I started welding, and yeah, it lit on fire a couple times, boiled stuff, and it was just a pain to weld, but I got it done. Just got to do some cleanup on it. Like I said, everything's on this is going to get bondoed, so it's going to look a lot better when it's all said and done. But yeah, that's how it's looking right now. I'm going to keep rolling. Well, I'm getting there. It's taken me a while, like I said. I'm not very good at this. I'm learning as I'm going. It's turning out pretty good. I'm pretty proud of myself, so I can't take that away from myself. You know, I'm doing this all by myself, so it's all right. I'm getting there. I think I'm gonna have to go to the parts store and get some more 4-inch cutoff wheels, as I don't have those to cut out the circles, the 3-inch circles that I need done. But other than that, that one hole is completely done and filled. So I'm pretty proud of how that come out. I did this concave kind of thing in here because this is where the cylinder head sits, and if you have head studs, where this originally was, you couldn't get the head off with head studs. So I did it this way so I could still pull the head off with the engine still being in the truck with head studs. But yeah, it's looking pretty decent. I'm not no professional, but I'm just winging it, acting like I may know what I'm doing, and it's not actually turning out too bad. So I'm pretty proud of myself. It takes time. Like I said, this is stuff I probably should have done years ago, but I was just dumb and I wanted it done, so we just threw it together and hope for the best. Now I know what the truck does, and I have a kid. I want to be a little bit safer, so this is a step in that direction to being safer. But yeah, I gotta order some firewall pass-throughs, but other than that, a couple circles to tack in, and this firewall will be ready to be sanded down and bondoed. So come a long way. I haven't been working too hard on it, like I said, only a couple hours a weekend, but as long as you're working on stuff, you're getting farther along, you know. I've always told other people that have asked me for advice and stuff like that, and they're like, I just don't have no motivation. I'm like, dude, like if you literally go out in your garage and just tinker with it 20 to 30 minutes, you know, every other day, you're making progress, you know, better than, you know, dedicating a whole day to the truck. But in the wintertime, I normally do dedicate a whole day to the truck. Like today, I had nothing planned, so I was like, you know, this is what I'm doing, and I'm doing it. So it's coming out pretty good for, you know, a farmerizer like me, and I'm pretty proud of myself. I'm gonna see if I can cut some of the circles out, but my cutoff wheel is pretty shot, so I'm probably gonna have to run to go do that. You know, a rabbit gets some luck every once in a while, and I'm saying that because I'm pretty happy with myself on how this turned out. I do still have some grinding to do, but I think most of the holes are covered up that I'm gonna weld up. There's a couple holes still that I'm just gonna slap some Bondo through, just to make it easier on me. But got this hole done, got this one all done. It's pretty nice in there. I got these, I'm gonna grind these. I just got done welding these. But other than that, the thing is looking really, really good. And I think maybe next week I'll have it all sanded and maybe slapping some Bondo on this stuff. I'm actually really, really impressed on how well I did. Like I said, I'm not a fabricator. I'm not a welder. I'm just winging it. You know, like that saying they say, fake it till you make it. Well, I'm faking it till I make it on this thing. And, you know, I didn't start the truck on fire as much as I did the last time, though, but I'm pretty happy. And I'm going to pat myself on the back on this, you know. It's not an easy task, very time consuming. I think I got probably like 2.5, 3 hours on this, you know, just that hole and those 3 circles. You know, that's a 3-hour project. So I give it out to all those people that do fabrication and custom tin work and stuff like that for a living, because this stuff is not easy. I didn't have a cutoff wheel, so I farmerized it. I grabbed some vice grips to cut my circles. I grabbed some vice grips and my Sawzall, and I cut a couple squares the size I needed them, and then used my grinder to round them off. So that works, I guess, you know, but it's kind of hillbilly-ish. But what do you expect from a guy with a big beard and a mullet? So, but yeah, I think that's gonna be it, besides me grinding some things. And like I said, I'm gonna go grind those things. Actually, right now I'm gonna go snow blow my driveway, because we had an Arctic storm with 50-mile-an-hour winds and 50 below zero temperature. So I'm gonna go get that stuff done. Other than that, I think the firewall is pretty good, besides a couple pass-throughs. I did tear the whole inside of my dash out, so I'm gonna put that back in. And I'm only gonna momentarily put that back in because I actually gotta modify my brake pedal. I gotta drill a hole up here, but I gotta make sure where it's at is where I need it to be for the new booster, the manual brake set I have on it. So that's what I gotta do on that guy. But other than that, you know, I think today was a success. I got a mess in the garage. I got just stuff everywhere, so I got a lot of cleanup to do and all that stuff like that. But it's coming along, and I'm really happy that my trans ain't hurt. I don't really have to dump a lot of money into that, so that's awesome. I didn't think it was a trans, because this trans is built for 2,400 horsepower, so I knew it probably wasn't my trans. I knew it was something in my shifter, but hopefully I'll get an M&M air shifter and I won't have shifter problems no more. But yeah, I'll get the trans back. We'll get the motor torn apart. We'll get the firewall bondoed and painted, and the thing will probably be ready to be put back together. And then we've got some wiring to do. Got a couple goodies in there that we're gonna do, so gotta wire those things in. But other than this, oh, I'm gonna redo fuel lines too. That's another thing I'm gonna do, is fuel lines. But other than that, you know, like, this thing's coming together pretty good, and I'm pretty happy. So I thank you guys for watching. I know it's pretty boring. I'm rambling a lot, but I'm taking you guys along for the journey. And you know, like, this hard rambling stuff is only gonna get better, because when spring and summer come along, we got a list of races we're gonna do, a lot of street stuff, and we're just gonna be everywhere this year. So I'm really excited for 2023, and it's gonna be a good year, I think. So I got a couple people on my team here that want me to succeed, and they're gonna do everything they can to see me hit goals, and that's what it takes. You know, this racing program is not something a one man can do by himself. So I'm glad I got these people behind me and are looking out for my best interests and pointing me in directions that I need to go. But other than that, I thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned. There's a lot more to come. And next week, you know, I'm going to be dipping in some Bondo. And I've never done that, so I might get pretty messy. I don't know if I'm going to time-lapse it for you guys, but I'll bring you along for the journey again, you know, like a couple hours a week. This thing will be done in no time, you know. It's not even beginning of the year, so I'm making good headway. I like to get my stuff started early instead of, you know, February, March, be rambling and jambling, trying to get parts in, you know, because we got races in a month, you know. But yep, a little bit every week, and we'll get this thing done. But like I said, hit my links in the description. You know, send me some fan mail. I like banners, so if you guys got any banners you want me to hang up in here, send them my way. You know, I'm getting the man cave all set up. If you got stuff you want me to put in my man cave, I appreciate it all. But until next time, guys, I'll catch you later. Peace.